Yeah, so this is part 2. Here we are with the felt that is unexpectedly soft. So what I want to do is sew it up like this. I only have the front part, and I think it's easier to do it before I put the other one. So yeah, I'm just going to try it like this and sew it. I'm sure I'm going to be out of thread soon, but I'm going to change it then. If you haven't watched the first part with me rambling all the time, you can go watch the first part and share your thoughts on these videos. Actually, any ideas are quite welcome. Any tips, any ideas on what to do if the felt is too soft. I'm actually trying to sew like a wavy pattern. I don't know, I actually do love my felt crowns. The kids I made them for really love them. And also the parents, but I'm always like very nervous. Are they going to love it? Are they going to hate it? If I would I don't have a sewing machine, but I have a lot of ideas. If I would have a sewing machine, there are a lot of things that you could do with that. Yeah, I don't even know how to use a sewing machine, but I don't think it's that hard. I mean, I kind of always wing stuff, so yeah. This actually, yeah, you see, I kind of made this better, and I think I'm going to use the flowers on the pattern. I also have this one, and I would love to sew some, but I mean, this thread is just, I love it so much. You can see like the colors because it goes in different colors. And it gives it like a really lovely effect. The single colored ones are nice also, but yeah. What do you know? The thread actually was long enough. Never. Yeah. Yeah, it was long enough. I didn't change it, so yeah. Good job. I have to cut it because the needle is too long now. But I can knot it without the needle. Okay, it's starting to become a lot stiffer now that I have that one. So I do want to try the idea with the stuffing. And I'm going to try it now because, yeah, I have to do another task on it. Sorry, my girl, she got her little hands on the thread, so she just mixed it up. And now I'm going to have to do this. Where does it start? I'm just going to find, yeah, about it, where it starts so I can get thread. I'm going to untie it off camera. This is actually horrible what happened. Life with kids. Okay, so now just cut this one. And I'm going to keep that part out so I know where to get the thread. Do you have kids? I mean, the ones that who do the handmade stuff. And how often do they manage to get in your hand, your threads in your, yeah, to make their own projects? How often? I mean, if you have like a separate room or a lot of space, then yeah, I think it's not a problem, but I don't have a lot of space. Okay, so here we're going to start just cut that part. Let's see if I, it's okay. Now we're going to do the same thing like we did for the first one. First, it's harder now to get the thread through. Yeah. I actually would love to have like a small crown making business, not just crown making, like tree ornaments, something for Mos Nicolae, like really special kind of toys. Yes. I mean, can you live off of felt crowns? Probably not. Not even close, probably. I mean, it kind of takes a lot of time to put them together, but if you do it more often, it's going to be easier. You're going to become faster, and yeah. I also don't really have a lot of time, so here I am tonight sewing crowns for kids. I kind of become, my legs have become a little bit numb. Yeah, now. Kind of measured it wrong. I mean, it's not a tragedy, but I thought I would have more on this side. I'm just going to sew it here. And then I'm going to cut a bit of this part. Yeah, just sewing it here. Winging it as always. But isn't this like the fun part of handmade and crafting? I mean, just wing it. It's not perfect, it's not industrialized. There is no, there are no two alike. I mean, this is what actually makes art valuable. Yeah. I'm just going to tie it. One more stitch over here. So now I'm going to tie it. Yeah, so if, sorry, I hit you again. So if you're thinking about, I can't make a kid's crown, I cannot make a felt crown because it's not going to be perfect, it's not going to be, what if I make a mistake? You go with the flow, you repair it. I mean, what is the difference from buying an industrial one? Like, it doesn't even matter, it's from Shein or any other brand. and they're all the same. Art is valuable because it's unique. That's what gives the handmade stuff such value, because it's one of a kind. You only have one. And you can make similar ones, but yeah, I think these are the ones that are the valuable ones. What makes art valuable? If you've been to art school, you know that that's the thing. I mean, it's like, yeah. In printing, like wood cutting. Oh, the name doesn't come to me right now. The technique, it's from printing, but when you do it on glass, not glass, you have like Dürer, who made from metal. You have the plate, you engrave it, and then you print it. Yeah, so if you only had one print from that work, that was like the most valuable work, the value of the work dropped if the more prints you had. They only made an X number of prints, and then they made they destroyed the plate. They made an X or something, they cut it, they scraped it, because the more you had, the less it valued. The ones that only had one print were, or free prints, actually free prints are like standard if you want to have valuable work. But usually if you had more than 5, then it was like, yeah, that's nothing. Now everybody can have it, so yeah. Now with toys, children toys. My kids have a lot of toys, but they don't really value anything because they have too much. But yeah, that's another discussion. But back in the day when toy making was handmade, kids only have like one toy, 2 toys, a limited number of toys, and they really, really appreciated the toy, and yeah, and they played a lot with their imaginations. Kids really don't need that much toys. The more they have, the less they play with them. And when they want them, all kids want toys, and yeah. I actually, if you don't have kids and you're planning to have babies or something like that, this is my personal opinion, so yeah, what I recommend is don't buy a lot of toys. It's better to invest in some toys that you really love, really appreciate, like a handmade crown, an amigurumi toy. I love those. I love those. I want to learn to make those. I have no idea how to crochet, so yeah. But those are so lovely and unique, and you're supporting somebody's business if you buy them, the handmade ones. And they're just so lovely. but yeah, you have like 1 or 2 toys for the kids and they love, and then you can buy not the fancy with music, the really cheap basic ones, the cubes made out of gummy that they can learn to steal, uh, toys for the sand, like basic stuff that they had, like a ball that kids have had since 50 years, stuff like that. Those are the best toys. And yeah, stuffed toys, I really think it's better to get like amigurumi. The crown is nice, but I'm still not really satisfied with the felt. I don't know if I think I'm going to make another one for the gift. Let's see what we're going to put on this one. Yeah, time for part 3. See you in the next one when we are going to decorate it.